The world population, without a needed contract or endorsement from government institution, constitute global nation as the meaning of the human beings of the earth plants. It is not necessary of a state and political power to create society. It is enough with the tacit consent to meet in a place in the natural way the people who are related to make up society. A society where members are equal and independent is without doubt a true and possible place. A beautiful place, since people are free to act naturally according to their own feelings and needs. In order to be able and constant, the place must never be ruled by an external force. Members cannot be obligated. When there is an external or natural influence that imposes extreme force, there is no freedom nor equality and independence. This is a usual situation of the system of our planet. An absolute power that is exposed to the institution, life is not healthy, peaceful, nor supportive. Today there is no social justice. Only abuse of power prevails through the moral blackmail and the threat of punishment. This is an anomaly that is seen and felt on a daily basis, with such evidence that it has become a routine to which men and women have become accustomed by the permanence in society. The ideas and opinions of people are extremely diverse. Can there be a plural society that lives in harmony? Yes, of course. But only when the fundamental humanistic principles are present in the community. Otherwise, the authority that limits judges and punishes becomes the tyranny of absolute power that only works through the pyramidal organization. If those who are on the top have the information, knowledge and tools, the base can do nothing but to submit or rebel and fight harder, causing chaos, blood, and destruction. There is another way or valid option. The concept of all citizens of the world is given then the start from a human nature. In nature, impossible from the concept of progress, of the crazy race of consumer and the mass production of which the programs obligate. The wild jungle has been transformed into a tornado of iron, glass and cement that eat itself, human being and their existence. The gift of the world population are exactly the same. Just as the physical aspect of their body are identical that make up the human race. The talents of men and women that make up the human race are completely different from one another, which leads to a plurality and richness of the community, multiple expression and diversity and the beauty. And harmonious coexistence can be expressed as long as the consciousness of unity and universal fraternity and shared joy are present in every act and event. You can cooperate between people to achieve the pleasant environment where empathy reaches equally both parties. They are related from affection, respect, and responsibility. Energy methods focus on mutual trust and reciprocal help that contribute to constantly build a better world free conflict of violence. It's not convenient that a small group that hides behind the shadow continue to guide the human race and limits their mobility. To continue to be designed with the scalpel of the state of religion, it is to continue perpetrating the system that indoctrinates the newborn into adulthood so that it's perfectly fit into the machinery as a robot. The territory that marks the law and religious rules cannot continue to be excuse for families or guardians to forcefully impose the innocent creature that come to the earth, the belief and education program of the system. This has nothing to do with the freedom. It has to do with concealed slavery, with fraud and illusion. Natural global energy is not enough for citizens to listen to their inner voice and defect the vibration that unites the soul in a simple way. It is easy to agree to feel life as one of the territory or the home of all. It is easy to express it through the corporate economy that obtains from the citizen the best of himself in favor of the general welfare. This covenant does not require special clauses, but because the soul simplifies life and harmonizes the way of being in the earth. Using planetary digital social currency is the way to express the tacit consent by which the improved society is jointly created. Participate in global humanized capitalism that allows peer-to-peer technology means I win, you win. There is no need to confront the state of the religion. You do not have to face the system soldiers, nor should we fight with the followers of the negative headquarters. Energy means that the soul is empowered and recover the dignity and innate freedom that citizens are not currently enjoying. It's that easy. Why should not continue to happen be that the citizen is born and grows in a territory governed by the institution, is forced to accept the law and rules and the official history with no other option than to be able to choose. The infant is not asked. The adolescent do not give this consent. However, adults have a perpetual lifelong obligation to become subject of state and religion and to remain a slave throughout their human existence by the trap of money. For this reason, we mention the planetary prison, human farm, or matrix. The cosmic generation is willing to return to the origin of the conception of the cosmic, to rise the cosmic society that inhabits our souls. Let's vibrate together. First, you have to change. Be convinced, give value to the inner man, yourself, and your own nature, to go through the invisible path that becomes visible. You can use the avid fitness formula that stimulate you to fly above the maze of ignorance. Those who reside in a country enjoy their natural gift. Do they manage to expand their talents in society? The men and women who live within the limits of a given country suffer the law and align themselves with the belief in media pressure of the government that administrate publicly and function of the secret management determined by the negative headquarters. Therefore, the real benefits of the system, does the state project a citizen or, on the contrary, subject and enslave them?